Hey Rockstars, Lid Sean, welcome back to Recording Studio Rockstars. I hope you're all doing great right now. In this video, I'm going to show you guys some new gear that I'm getting in from PreSonus, which is helping me take my studio to the next level. So let's check it out. This one right here, I'm really excited about. This is the PreSonus ATOM. So this is a drum trigger pad MIDI interface, which integrates perfectly with Impact in PreSonus Studio One, and this is going to allow me to quickly and easily create drum beats and grooves for music production. Next up, I've got the PreSonus Faderport. So I'm excited about this because this is a single fader USB interface, which is going to allow me to control the transport of Pro Tools or Studio One and actually have an individual fader control. So whatever my focus fader is, I'll be able to easily adjust that mix level. So that's going to be super cool. I can also take this to the back of the studio and, you know, adjust bass from there and stuff like that if I want to. All right, and then this right here is a PreSonus EarMix 16M, which is a personalized 16-channel headphone cue system mixer. And I'm gonna have 4 of these in the studio now so that I can have 4 different personalized headphone mix stations. So if the drummer wants to have a particular mix with click track, more kick drum and more snare drum, or a particular instrument, they'll easily be able to dial in their personal mix. Same thing with the singer, whoever's singing vocals, they usually need to hear a lot of themselves on the mic, or rather in the headphones, and they may need to hear less of some of the other instruments, and so that lets people dial in sweet mixes. These things sound really killer. This is going to have a master control interface, the rack mount 16 module interface from PreSonus, which I'll show you here in just a sec. It's the StudioLive 16R. That's going to let me send individual analog inputs into this unit. It's going to go Ethernet out to the SW5E, which is the routing interface, and then on powered over Ethernet, PoE, it's going to go on a single Ethernet cable to each one of these EarMix 16M boxes, so that you just have one Ethernet cable going out to the box and you got powered headphones. So this is going to be pretty exciting. We'll open this too. And then I got 4 of these boxes. So these are the EarMix 16M mounting kits. And these are going to let me easily mount the headphone boxes onto mic stands so that there could be a mic stand right next to a drummer with a headphone box right within easy reach. Great cue system. It's going to be pretty exciting. And then last but not least is the PreSonus StudioLive 16R, which is a rack 16 audio input interface that is going to let me send audio out to all the headphone boxes. Okay, so this thing's super cool. You can see it has 16 XLR combo jack inputs so that I can plug a mic line in or a TRS, or I could just have this thing pre-plugged in and showing up at the patch bay so I can easily patch audio sends in. And on the back here you can see it's got additional XLRs to give you the full 16. There's RCA inputs, XLR outputs, and TRS outputs. And then that right there is the Ethernet AVB jack, which is going to allow this thing to talk to all the other PreSonus interfaces over AVB, as well as talk to a Mac. Now, my Mac is an older Mac Pro, so it actually doesn't have AVB built into it, but any newer Mac, even my 2012 MacBook Pro laptop, does have an Ethernet jack in and can talk directly over Ethernet to these interfaces. So this is essentially the brains of a StudioLive mixer without the faders living inside the box. I think it's going to do pretty much all the same stuff a StudioLive mixer would do. So very exciting. It's going to sound really cool. I'm excited to get all this stuff hooked up here in the studio, start making new drum beats, start getting my headphone mixes dialed in, and then start having easy control over my mixes, whether I'm mixing in Pro Tools or Studio One or whatever DAW I'm working in, using the individual PreSonus fader. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about some of this amazing gear that they're making over at PreSonus and ways that you can interconnect your entire studio and have a great work environment flow so that you can make your records from concept right through to production, right through to mastering, and then publish it to the internet, just go check out PreSonus.com and take a look at some of the awesome stuff they got there. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Cheers.